Good evening, everybody. That's right, you saw it correctly. It is Friday Night Frenzy, and look who's here with me, Dave. He decided to stay a little bit late. Dave, you excited?
Oh, I'm really excited. Some highlights. I saw some beforehand. I know you're going to get to it here in a second, but there may be a dunk here or two. I don't know.
I know, some very impressive highlights. We were talking beforehand about just exactly who had the coolest highlights, and I'm going to throw my hat in the ring. Said I had the coolest ones, but let's quit waiting around. Let's get right into them. And starting us off, we have the Ishpeming HEMATITES taking on the undefeated Iron Mountain Mountaineers. It's going to be the first HEMATITES possession, and Logan Hupkins, he's going to find the junior Jace Kipling down low, wide open for the layup on the baseline layup. And now, the man Foster Wonders. Dave, you talked about this is my first time seeing him, but he just scores at will, drain the three, and the Mountaineers take the lead. But it's shocking to believe even Wonders misses a couple times, Dave, but he's got a couple of teammates right there like Peter Antonio to get the layup. And now, Dave, here is the highlight that I think puts it apart right here. So we're just going to clear the runway as Peter Antonio misses the layup. Oh, no, wait, it's a dunk. Dirty. That is the highlight. That is what makes my highlights better today, but we'll just have to see. But the HEMATITES, they got some talent of their own as Griffin Argyle drains the three-pointer to keep it close for the HEMATITES. And you get one time to guess who's going to score on this play, Dave. Who you think?
I'm going to say Foster.
Oh, give him some points for that, Alex. He did very well. But it's their other talented junior for the HEMATITES. It's going to be Jace Kipling, wide open again for another layup. But Wonders, he is just a stone-cold killer, freezing up his defender and then dishing it to Kleeman for the bucket. And the freight train that is Iron Mountain keeps it rolling, beating the HEMATITES 64-42. And we got a rematch now with the Marquette Redmen traveling to Menominee to take on the Maroons. They beat them by 18 points last time, the Redmen did. But Marquette is getting off to another good start, getting the offensive rebound and the bucket to follow. But it is going to be Brady Baker, who had one of those crazy shots that you throw up. I'm sure your coach might say, he just looks at you and be like, yeah, sure, why not? You question the play, but then it just happens to go in, so you're like, great shot. But defense leads to offense as always with a quick transition bucket here for the Maroons. And now, Dave, I need you to listen on this shot. Did you hear anything?
Nothing but nylon.
It was a swish. Nothing but nylon. We love that. That's your catchphrase. And now it is more defense leading to offense. I love me some defense. And this time, all the glory goes to the Maroons on this one. But now it's time for the man that I call Dr. K. Not Cameron Karp. Dr. K, because he's putting on a clinic with the spin cycle. And Marquette, they are a tough team to beat, and they're trying to fight back. As it's going to be Leakin Sager blown by the defender and getting the layup to fall. But the Maroons, they get the win, and they beat the Redmen for the first time since 2016, Dave, winning 57-51.
That's a huge, huge win there. Connor, tell us some scores here.
And now taking a look at some of those scores, the Wycons, they go into Forest Park, and they beat the Trojans 42-33, and the Panthers go in, and they get the dub as the away team, beating Engadine 61-28. And Dave, why don't you take this last one for us?
Norway, 50-58 over Rapid River Rockets. Let's take it back to the court here. Superior Central at home taking on Munising Mustangs. And the Mustangs, well, they were certainly ready for this one. First quarter, check this out. Sam Brown's going to take the pass. Drive in, head down, nothing but net there. Check it out, errant pass from Jesse Duran, saved by Cougar Parker Mackey. However, goes right back to Duran, who will drive it in, spins around a couple times. We're going to call that a shooter's bounce.
Okay, whatever you want to call it.
Cougars trying to keep it close. Mackey with a beautiful find, but Kyle Frusty can't convert. Put back, no good. And that would convert to lead to some more points in the paint the other way. Clayton Collier, who says, thank you. After a couple free throws for Superior Central, Mustangs back at it. This time from deep, check this out. Brown underneath, but misses the layup there.
Splits the uprights there. It's football reference.
Using his body there, though. Check this out. Offensive rebound, comes back down, throwing it around, and they would do this all night. Cougars tried to get back in, but were not able to. This ball game is all but over. Mustangs 56, Cougars 42. Moving to Escanaba at Sault Ste. Marie early first. Ryan LaPlante doing work down low for two. Three guys on him, didn't matter. Check this out. Quarterback on the floor, gunslinging. Beautiful pass, then bounce pass. Misses the easy two, but Eskimos there to clean it up. More big man ball down low. Clean pass for two for the Eskimos. Blue Devils would try to answer. Look at this cross-court pass from Jonah McShane to Riley Cox. He buries it from deep. Check this out, though. Even Tom Izzo would love this, Connor.
Ooh.
Smiling here. Inbound pass, catching the defender sleeping for the easy bucket.
Well, the Spartans need all they can get. But
They
keep
do.
going.
Eskimos lethal from inside and out. Wide open here. Look at that three. Nothing but nylon, as I
Hey.
say. Next possession, more of the same. Inbound pass underneath. Nice find in the corner for the triple. It's good. Eskimos were good all night from 2 and deep. They win 66-24. Checking some scores here as the Ironwood Red Devils would lose to the Cardinals 65-53. And the Gladiators just unable to win that game there. The Hawks pull out a 57-48 close ball game there.
I'm noticing a theme. That was the first home win, but we have another home team finally getting out. The Eagles of Schoolcraft County. They put a beat down on Galesburg,
Wow.
Augusta, beating them 53-12. And now we're going to go over to the girls' side. And Sault Ste. Marie, their boys might not have been able to win, but their girls, they put on a clinic as well, beating Alpena 62-22. And then Bark River Harris getting another home team win, which is kind of rare to see at the moment, as they beat the Trojans 53-18.
Now you look at Pickford here picking up the 55-45 victory. Big win over the Eagles. Dollar Bay 18-70. We talked about that home court advantage there. Big win for Dollar Bay. The Panthers unable to get that victory.
And I would like to point out, even Trout Creek, they are undefeated still in the season, emerging definitely as a favorite, their girl teams at least. But don't go anywhere, everybody. We have more highlights and more scores to update you on with Friday Night Frenzy. We're still here, everybody. Dave still decided to stick around and stick out these last couple of highlights and scores with me. And man, it has been crazy to see some crazy plays. But Dave, are you ready to get back into it?
Let's get right back into it right now.
All right, let's do it, man.
Boom.
We're being safe. All right, and it doesn't drop off, like I said, as we close out the night with the Westwood Patriot girls taking on the Gladstone Braves. And how about Megan Marta showing off the Jets here today, getting by the whole defense and getting a quick transition bucket for the Patriots. And the Patriots, they were out to a 4-0 lead very early, which is kind of shocking to hear for the Braves. But it's going to be Chloe Manson who's got to get the mid-range jumper to fall. And I have my whole thing about mid-range jump shot, but that's not what we're talking about right now. And early on, it was all Megan Marta as she's going to hit another mid-range shot. And Natalie Profit, we love her too, but don't worry, she's going to get involved here because the quick hands-up Patriots makes the ball end up in Profit rising, meaning Natalie Profit, as she transitions all the way to the other bucket, and there's no confusion about who made that one. And now the Braves down by double digits, which is rare to say, but Trudeau gets the feed from Megan Crow, and they're starting to crawl back into it after that little friendly roll. And the Braves have clawed back to make it a 5-point game. But Dave, it was a party at Westwood. Can you guess what kind of party it was?
A black party?
Oh, you beat me to my joke. And the Patriots, they get a huge win as they beat the Braves 45-42. And keeping with girls basketball, the Munising Mustangs get a much-needed win as they win again as the away team, being the Manistee Emeralds. And the Ontonagon Gladiators, they're a rare home team win again. We're seeing a lot more away teams as they beat the Bessemer Speed Girls 58-14. And Dave, why don't you take over these couple?
It's 64-68. Escanaba over St. Ignace. Close game there. Iron Mountain losing 34-55 to the West Iron County. Let's keep it moving.
And we got this last score right here, which I think you should take over here, Dave.
Well, it was a big moment tonight. Her 1,000 points scored 40 points. I'm talking about Mia Rice.
I think you
Maya
mean Maya
Rice.
Rice. But still, hey, we're sorry, Maya, but that is crazy to see. And now we're actually going to take it over to the ice rink. I know that's something special to you, Dave, being a hockey fan here. And Escanaba, they get another win as they beat Jeffers 3-1. And the Calumet Copper Kings continue an impressive run. I think they're still undefeated, but they just rack up wins like nobody's business as they beat the Houghton Gremlins 3-1. And we got one more last little bit of hockey as the Sault Ste. Marie Blue Devils, they beat Petoskey. Sorry, Tyree, I think I pronounced that right. Not going to diss you on that, though. They win the hockey game 2-1. Now, Dave, you were talking about Maya Rice. I mean, dropping 40 points, that's insane. Getting her 1,000th career point. What's that like?
I mean, 40 points is hard in any level. Let's be honest, right? Even in the front yard, okay, against your friends. But 40 points, that's something to be proud of. She's going to remember that the rest of her life. But 1,000 points? 1,000 points in your career? You know, that's definitely our athlete of the week, I would say, Connor, because a performance like that over her career tonight, And this is what this is all about, and there'll be more Friday Night Frenzies to come.
Oh, for sure. I mean, athlete of the week for sure. And I don't know what friends you were playing with that wouldn't let you drop 40. Some friends, though, are. But that's a conversation for another time. We want to thank you all for being around here for our first Friday Night Frenzy. We loved it. We love doing these highlights and bringing these scores to you. And we're excited to bring it to you next week. I'm Connor. He's Dave. And we're wishing you all a great weekend.
Keeping it safe.